Hello, my name is Sharita King. I pray you learn a lot about our skeletal system and how to take care of it naturally. Now, I am not a doctor or a physician. The information discussed here have not been approved or evaluated by the FDA. I am here to discuss what I know and what I have learned. Please do your research and seek medical advice if needed. Now, I will be discussing Young Living essential oils and the skeletal system. There is so much to learn about the skeletal system. So first we're going to talk about the anatomy of the bone. The bone is made up of compound bone, spongy bone, and bone marrow. Compact bone makes up the outer layer of the bone. Spongy bone is found mostly at the end of bones and contains red marrow. Now, bone marrow is found in the center of most bones and has many blood vessels. There are two types of bone marrow, red and yellow. Red marrow contains blood stem cells. It can be red blood cells, white blood cells, or platelets. Yellow bone marrow is mostly fat. What is bone marrow? Bone marrow is the soft blood-forming tissue that fills the cavities of bones and contains fat and immature and mature blood cells. Now, these blood cells, including white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets. Diseases that affect the bone marrow can affect the total count of these cells, like osteoporosis. Now, this is a medical condition in which the bones become brittle and fragile from the loss of tissue. Another one is plastic anemia. This is the deficiency of all types of blood cells caused by failure of bone marrow development. Next is bone cancer. Now, this is a rare disease that forms in cells of the bone. Another form I'm going to talk about is leukemia. This is a malignant progressive disease in which the bone and blood-forming organs produce increased numbers of immature or abnormal leukocytes. Now, these suppress the production of blood cells, leading to anemia and other symptoms. Now, there is so much we can learn about bones and the skeletal system, but I want to hit on one point real quick. Did you know that our teeth is also part of the skeletal system, but it is not considered a bone? Man, do you know that we can naturally rid cavities and grow our enamel back? Well, that's a whole nother video, but I will say this. Look into phytic acid and the importance of soaking and sprouting your grains, legumes, and nuts. Now I'm going to talk about products that you can use for your skeletal system. These will help keep you healthy. So I'm just going to talk about a few of them. The first one I want to talk about is sulfurzyme. This is combined with wolfberry and MSM. This is a naturally occurring organic form of dietary sulfur needed by our bodies every day to maintain the structure of protein, protect cells and cell membranes, replenish the connection between cells, and preserve the molecular framework of connective tissues. Another amazing product is called Panaway. This was used by the owner Gary Young instead of anesthetics. It has helichrysum, wintergreen, clove, peppermint. Very great for pain. Next is Super Cal, specially designed calcium and magnesium supplement. You can take advantage of the synergistic properties of these important minerals. Calcium is essential to our health of bones, teeth, and muscles. And also, I want you to know that it has magnesium that activates 300 enzymes in the body. And with calcium, affects nerve and muscle function. This combination also includes potassium as well as zinc, which is an important mineral in many body functions. Okay, the last one I'm going to talk about is cypress. Star Johansson Moser says that this one strengthens the immune center. It enters the back and central nervous system, opens the solar plexus, and brings energy surging all around the spine, empowering the spine all along the vertebrae into the crown, brain, skull, cranial, bones, and vertebrae. This is a very good grinding that grinds deep into the bone structure. Now that you have learned more about the skeletal you can use to help build a healthy skeletal system, I pray that you enjoyed it and you got a lot out of this. Thank you so much for your time and effort into listening to this. Thank you, Team Agents of Oils. My name is Sharita King. You can contact me at Sharita's Hair Temple, oils.com, or Natural Way at Sharita's Hair Temple, oils.com. Thank you and have a blessed day. And remember, do too.